Alright, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are watching this video. Just doing a quick radiator removal on a 99 to 04 Grand Cherokee. This is specifically 04 because the grill is actually removable, but you don't actually have to remove the grill to do this process. You could get the socket and extension through there to get the two radiator bolts out that are directly through the front. On the 04, the grill comes off with just three little clips on the top that you just got to pry on with your fingers. Two on the outsides, one in the middle. And digging for the sockets. So, once I finally get everything together, you'll see right here, I'm taking the two nuts off of the AC condenser so I can pick it up a half an inch and slide it off of the track that it's in. And that's to separate the radiator from the condenser, and we'll leave that right there. We don't need to remove the AC condenser. It's a little tight getting your hands in there. I got a cut. What else is new? Yeah, removing radiator bolts. They're like an inch and a half long, 10 millimeter head. The condenser, I believe, were 10 millimeter also. And then I ended up having to pull the top radiator support out. When I didn't need to pull the headlights out, didn't need to pull the bumper off. Didn't need to go through all that process, which is an extra hour and a half of work for no friggin' reason. What's the point? The cars are older than hell now. What do you care? You're not cutting anything anyways. It's just an easy way to get it out. And the whole process took me about 10 minutes to get the radiator out. So I'm just looking around, seeing what else I got hooked up. No transmission lines on this. Every video I've seen so far, they're tearing the whole entire nose apart on the car, and like I'm looking at it like, no, there's two ways to skin a cat. There's no way that's the only way to do it. And it's not like this is a hard way. It's not like it's hacking anything. I didn't cut anything. The only thing I did was pry the AC condenser lines on the driver's side a half an inch. That's it. With the pry bar, and it moved right out of the way, nice and easy. And that was the only bending I had to do. I'm just taking the hoses off now. I drained it out, but leave the hoses on until the end. You don't want to be sitting there laying in drippy shit the whole time. So I ended up skipping through a part of my video here because this was a trial and error. I was doing this, figuring it out as I went. So at first I didn't realize I had to pull the top support out. I'm like, oh, I might be able to get this. So I tried pulling it up, but the radiator mounts themselves are wide and they don't fit past the upper support. And I just keep looking around. Pull the bottom hose off. That wasn't actually that hard. I'm surprised it wasn't stuck on. And I could probably fast forward through a bunch of this crap, but it's too much work to edit. And what's the point? This is a real-time video for the most part. You get to see what amount of time it takes to actually do this. It's not hard. So I don't know why every other video shows the whole nose coming off of the car. That clamp was a pain in the ass to reach. Playing with a toggle switch over here. Yeah. Little fidget spinners. Get some tools. The hell's wrong with you people? I need a fidget spinner because I'm fidgety. So grab a fucking hammer, a ratchet, and a screwdriver and get to work. I don't get it. Alright. So, it's out of the way. See it drop down. And this is also recorded off of my little imitation GoPro, that 4K Ultra HD that I did a video on. The first couple times I used it, I couldn't get it to work right. It was all striped and spotted and crap. Ended up turning the exposure down to -1 and made all the difference in the world. I think this thing is perfect. Well, looking at the video through Shotcut, it looks choppy. I'm hoping it's not like that once I export it, but most of my videos are pretty smooth and I'm happy with it. Shotcut was a free edit program and it would been working good. So now I'm attempting, which I ended up getting out. It was a pain in the ass. The bolts are rusty, but I had to pull the air box out of the way. Looking for tools, looking for tools. Where are you at? I can't find anything. The airbox is probably the hardest thing to get out of this whole project. And this 10-minute job turned into an hour job because trying to make this video for YouTube quick and edit it up, that's taken me 45 minutes. And I was mistaken. The video is 15 minutes long, so that's pretty much around how long this took me to do. Got any candy in here? Oh, maybe there's a sandwich in here. I'll give you guys some sound effects. You need it. Yeah, I'm saving you from all that by making you listen to me talk instead. And all this because she thought she had a hose leaking or something simple. Ends up the radiator is puffed up and the water pump's leaking. But luckily it's me and not some shop that's going to rip her off. So yeah, it don't fit as you see here in this part of the video. I'm sitting here, what the hell? How am I going to do this? Jamming out to some music, but I can't play it because copyright bullshit. So looking around, which way can I get this out? How can I get it? Like, nope. Ripped the whole Jeep off the ground trying to pull that out. You got old Papa Bing over here trying to work on his Camaro. And he forgets what he came in here for. You go, "Eh?" That's where I get it from. So the grill had a few torx, and what the hell size were they? I don't recall. I'll find out right now. It was a T30 torx. So the tools you'll need: pair of pliers, 10mm socket, 13mm socket, and a T30 torx. It's more painful for me to watch this than it is to do the job. So right there, I pulled the two nuts off, which were 13mm, that holds the bumper to the radiator support on the top. And you just gotta pick up on the radiator support and pull out on those two brackets to get them off of the studs. And at that point, gently just get a nice angle on that upper support and it'll pop right out. Also, you actually gotta loosen up the rubber stoppers for the hood. Otherwise, you're going to be yanking, but you pull those out, the support comes right off, and the radiator comes right out. Teeny bit of struggle because it was hanging up on those, the AC condenser lines. But it actually came right out without pulling the whole nose off of the car. Yeah, there I am with the pry bar, just tweak a little bit. Looks like I'm forcing it, but I'm just putting a lot of tension on my body to control it. And bloop. There she comes. And now you got 4 10mm bolts on that for the fan to come off. Which, it's weird, it's got the offset fan with that shroud like that. I guess they just did a electric fan with these, and you could have had an option for a mechanical fan. Why wouldn't it just be centered? I don't know. Yeah, one of these was a pain in the ass. So you might want to spray these with WD-40 or whatever penetrating oil you use. Us here Americans, we love our WD-40. Come to find out, there's a huge mud wasp nest up on here. It's almost the size of my hand. And the bottom of the radiator got puffed out. I don't know if it froze or what, but the two lower rows are actually expanded like a ½ inch fat. You know, there's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is water pump. And hopefully that brings back all her heat. So I'm just popping this back on just to give you guys a semi-close-up of how easy it is to pull that upper support. You got a clip there for the headlight. You got one there for the bumper, and one more for the headlight. But you loosen those 2 rubber stoppers for the hood. Take them out, or just loosen them up to the top. But it'll then give you enough room to pop it out. Don't force it, because you'll break those headlight clips and then you're pissed. I don't even know actually if those are for the headlight or if those are for the bumper support that the headlight bolts into, but the support comes right off. No headaches. At least not yet. Leave it all together. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment for any suggestions or ideas for more. Cool.